the purpose of this video specifically is to talk with Ren, who's the primary copywriter for most all of our clients here at Golden Dental Marketing. And we're just going to have a chat, a impromptu, not planned discussion about the importance of copywriting and its effect it has on businesses, particularly on the web, and the impression that people get when they approach your copy and read about you or learn about you and what they're looking for. Hey, Ren, you want to quickly introduce yourself?
Sure. Yeah. So my name is Ren Brabenek, and I'm a web content copywriter. And what that means basically is I write content for just about anything that goes on the internet. If it's in the written word, if it's in the English language and it goes on the internet, that falls into my domain. And I've been working with Golden Dental Marketing for a couple years now, helping clients put really well-written, easily readable, easily digestible copy on their sites that explains who they are, helps to effectively brand them and inform their public on their products and services. Yeah.
And so just to dive right into the important things on this subject, that I'm going to ask a question. If you're watching this video, I'm going to ask you a question. So when you browse the internet, do you ever come across copywriting? Do you ever come across even a snippet of text that catches your attention, or a blurb of text that answers the question you were looking for? That's the first question you have to ask yourself if you're a business owner. How do people find you? How do they learn about your product and service? What are they doing to locate it? And how involved is copywriting content? So I'll let you answer that for yourself. I know my answer. Right. And I think that goes to say that the internet primarily is made up of copywriting content. Yes, of course, we have videos and images, but even those translate down to textual content. There'll be text even on a meme image, or text translated out of a video. So all copy isn't equal, right?
No, not at all. Yeah. So copy has to accomplish a few different things at once, and most people understand why copy is important for a website, but they can't necessarily put their finger on it. Like if you were to ask them to explain why, they might not be able to tell you. Because copy has to accomplish a few different things. It has to act as a sales tool. Like it has to compel people who are at your website to be inspired to do business with you, to buy your products or services when they read your copy. It has to answer their questions about your company. It has to show them that your products or services can solve a problem for them. And it also has to act as a bit of a branding tool as well, to kind of show the possible client what kind of company you are, what your values are. And last but not least, I mean, there's the whole technical aspect of copywriting too, with its correlation to SEO and Google search rankings and whatnot. So when you go to a website and you read a page that has some copy on it, that copy is actually accomplishing multiple different tasks at once for that website.
Absolutely. And you touched on a really good point. Most business owners that I speak with, particularly dental practice owners, they see advertising about have copy on your website, have a blog, have this, have that.
Yeah.
But very often what I come across and what I see is you can have a tremendous amount of content, but the content, like you were saying, if it's not written effectively, if it's not written with intention, we're not trying to manipulate Google. What we're trying to do is actually create relevant content, incorporate that into the website correctly or wherever we're placing it on the internet, and making sure that that content is visible by Google and that it's the content that consumers are actually looking for. There's even copy that your consumers will never see and you will never see, but it's tied into how Google understands your website and understands your copy.
I've written a little over 7 million words in my career, and every year I learn a new technical aspect of it, or I get some new data on how to effectively brand with copy. It accomplishes a lot of things at once, and you can really see it all come together in kind of a symbiotic sort of fashion when it's done well.
The most important thing to me is answering people's questions.
Definitely. Yeah.
And we work a lot with dentists, right? So one of the things that, consumers like to see is they want to know more about the dentist. So,
Yeah.
you know, a well-written biography, you know, a bio and information, and even the staff, you know, so that that a consumer who's willing to spend more time, I mean, whether it's a website, whether it's a Facebook page, whether it's a Google page, whatever the content is online, that consumer who's willing to spend more time will generally be a more loyal consumer to that business.
Well, especially for our dental clients, what we've noticed in the dental field particularly is that it really requires a bit of trust, you know, a trust building. That's a big part of the websites, is that when a prospective patient comes to a website and they're looking at coming to see a dentist, and there's going to be, for maybe it's a mother or a father looking for a dentist to work with their kids, what they're looking for is they're looking to get their questions answered, and they're trying to find a practice that they can trust, that they can feel comfortable at, that they can actually feel good about going to the dentist. So what we've noticed a lot of the time is that how the copy is written, I mean, obviously how the website looks and how it's branded, and the graphics and the video on there, that is crucial in making that first impression. But the customer who really dives in, like you said, and spends some more time on the website, reading the bio, reading the blog, getting some helpful information from the blog on dental hygiene and stuff like that, that's a huge trust. Just all of that put together really builds trust for that prospective client. And that's kind of why, my theory is, that's why the clients who spend more time reading the website and more time there end up being long-term loyal patients, because they already started trusting you from the moment they were at your site. And then when they come into the practice and everything that they read on the website is reaffirmed by what they see in the practice, then they're sold. You know, you got yourself a customer for life then.
Yeah, that first contact point online is just in today's market, it's just so incredibly important.
It's critical.
We're enthusiastic about what we do. We really enjoy helping businesses make the right choices, whether it's copywriting content, whether it's a technical strategy in Google, whether it's rebuilding a website, whatever it is. We like to look at all angles, because we know a valuable product often has many working parts from many specific disciplines that bring it all together into a great overall piece of work.
As a dentist, utilizing copywriting gives you an opportunity to add value, to show the world, basically to show prospective patients what you can do for them. I mean, you can say so much in your blogs, in your website pages, in your service pages and whatnot on what kind of value you can add. It's a great opportunity to give away free information, offering tips on dental hygiene, things that people can do from home. And all of this is a way to basically just build credibility online and show people that you're a trustworthy dentist. It's a great way to add value, basically, in the online world. And all of that comes back to building trust in an industry where trust building is key to get the patient to come in and see you.
Absolutely, absolutely. If you're watching this, you know, feel free to reach out to us. You can actually send a text message to 503-482-9321. And that's a fast way we can communicate here. So if you're a dentist out there, or you're looking for service or copywriting, go ahead and just text that number. And you can also visit our website at goldendentalmarketing.com. Check it out, you know, browse through our services. Well, thanks a lot for watching, and have a great day.